Hello guys, I'm Nelson from City Technologies. Welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, karibu sana and thank you so much for the support. Kindly subscribe and share our videos and also like if educative. To our loyal viewers and loyal subscribers and loyal clients, thank you so much. We really appreciate the support to this point. Kindly ensure you share the video to your friends, to your families, if the video is educative, and we really appreciate the support. Today, we want to do another interesting video, especially for students. So, are you a computer science or IT student, or are you planning to be a computer science or IT student? This video is for you. So, we are covering the essential skills and tools that you need as a computer science or information technology student in order to prepare you for the real life or the real world or your career path. These are some essential skills and the tools you need in your computer world or IT world to enable you be a successful student as you complete your university or as you plan to enter the work area. So today we want to make it simple and understanding to everyone, whether you're a student or you've graduated and thinking, what next? How do I go about my career now that I've finished school? So let's dive right in and see what we are going to talk about in this video. If it is educative, kindly remember to like and subscribe to our channel and share the videos. So we'll start by looking at the essential skills that you need as an IT or computer science students. What do you think are some of those skills? Kindly list them in the comment section. So first, we need to look at computer science and IT is majorly based on programming. So you need the programming skills to survive as an IT or computer science student. You need programming basics. So what is programming and which languages do you need? By now, I'm assuming you've joined campus and there are some introductory bits that you've been given by your lecturer. So programming, essentially, there are some languages you need to understand as you go on with your course. Myself, I also did computer science, and there are some things that I studied during my time in the university that is helping me until now. I can apply them. Sometimes you find a client will visit City Technologies and has challenges. Maybe these are students, because mostly we are dealing with Masinde Muliro students. So these are students who are experiencing problem with programming. So you can comfortably educate them on what to do and what not to do, how to run the code, how to debug the code. So you as an IT student need to have programming skills or basics. Try to focus on one language. So there are some languages that are common. For example, we have one, Python, we have Java, we have C++, we have C#, we have C, and so many other programming languages that you can look at. Essentially, I think Python is the most easier for a beginner. So it is user friendly and easy to study for a start. But I'm not saying the other languages are difficult. It all depends on your perspective. So you can still start with C, the way we did in university level. I started with C and then C++. So you too, look at those languages and see which one is easy for you, then focus on one. Give it your stronghold, make it your stronghold, make it something you have passion about. Problem we normally experience at the university level, you find someone wants to know all the languages and master none. So you find someone knows how to the basics of Java, Python, C++, C#, but if you give them a program to run for you in a specific language, or give them a problem which needs a certain solution that needs you to think out of the box, someone gets defeated about it. So try to focus on one language and build something from it. If it is Python, study how Python relates to data science, how Python relates to neural networks, how Python relates to AI basically, and use it to solve problems that are currently in the market. So when it comes to data science, give it all your focus. Don't study a little bit of Python, a little bit of Java, a little bit of JavaScript, and at the end of the day, you can't run a program in any of the languages because you haven't mastered any of them. So that's my advice. Also, you need to have another skill of studying operating system and how it generally works. So having an experience on how the operating system works will make your life so easy, because we have the most common operating system is the Windows. So in Windows we also have the server systems, and another operating system is the Linux. Linux is very essential to study because most servers run on Linux, and will be required by most of these companies to have known Linux. So you find we normally complete our university session without someone even knowing how Linux works. Try and dual boot your machine, install both Linux and Windows, and feel how each of them works. Linux, we have Ubuntu, which is common to many, and we also have Kali Linux. Feel how Kali Linux works, get to know the difference between Kali Linux and Ubuntu. Okay, so this will make your life so easy when it comes to the job market. Also, take as an example for my case, a client will come to me wanting to install the Ubuntu or Kali Linux. Assuming I don't have an experience of how they work or how to install them, how will I help that client? It will be impossible. So another thing, maybe I've managed to help them install. I should also educate them on how to use that Linux software or Ubuntu. Educate them on how the command lines of installing programs. We have the sudo apt install, we have the ls command or the Mac directory command. So you need to, when operating with Linux system, you need to learn the basic commands to help you maneuver through the OS. Okay, so another thing that is very essential is learning networking and internet basics. So some of us even don't know what the internet actually is. So there's a video we did about how the internet works, how those global network operates, and also understand what is a router. So you find most day in day out we meet these networking gadgets and cables, but we don't understand how they operate as computer science or IT students. So you find even today in my field of work, I find so many IT students with these challenges. Someone asks you, if I buy a router, will I be able to access the internet? So someone thinks just by having a router, they'll be able to access the net, which is wrong. So as an IT student, we should be in the forefront or the lead to guiding others on how these things work, because essentially we should be having the knowledge or having so much knowledge on environment that concerns IT. So if you're just there as a student, the only thing you want is to finish university. How will you even survive? You just want to, you have enrolled, you keep studying, theory day in, day out. There is no practicals that you can do. So at the end of the day, what are you bringing to the table? So make it your part of your life, knowing every essential part of IT and how it works. So the internet is a very big topic to study as a person. Know how IP addresses work, the DNS, how they work, and essentially how your router operates. So those are some of the essential skills you need to have today. Another thing, cybersecurity awareness. Do you know at this time and era, do you know how cybersecurity works? Do you know what is cybersecurity? As an example, can you explain how your computer gets protected from viruses? Can you explain how the firewall works in your computer to protect it from viruses or trojans? Another thing, day in, day out, we normally talk of creating strong passwords. Do you know the essence of creating a strong password and what entails a strong password? Mixing of characters, letters, and so on. So you need to be aware of these things as an IT student, because you are the first person or the gateway for others. In daily life, normally, people normally assume when you've studied computer science, you are a hacker by default. So for your case, do you know what hacking entails? Basically, do you know what ethical hacking is? So you find, I've seen so many people, so many of my clients complaining they have been hacked, their WhatsApp have been hacked, their emails have been hacked. So you find so many times in the WhatsApp groups, there are so many links that are being sent day in, day out. Some of those links are fake. You find maybe Naivas is giving out, there's a link that Naivas is giving out free 10,000 shillings, and you as an IT expert wants to click on that link. At the end of the day, the link leads you to other fake websites that in the end, your Gmail is hacked, all your contacts are deleted, then someone picks those contacts and start texting your friends that this person is dead or they need help, and your contacts send money to those people. At the end of the day, they don't know that you were hacked. So try to be forefront as an IT student to know all these essentials, so that you can also be a guide to others that are not taking IT, and educate them on these essential cybersecurity awareness practices. Okay, so know some tools that you need for cybersecurity, like Kali Linux, how it operates for ethical hacking basics. Hope I'm driving in a key point that is affecting our daily lives. So another thing that we need to actually understand is the databases, how the database work and how data handling work. So we have several database techniques or operations that you need to know as an IT expert or a computer scientist. We have the SQL, which includes MySQL, and we have the NoSQL programs, which include MongoDB. So you need to understand them by the time you're out of the university, because these are some of the units you'll also study in university, but give it your passion. You find these are essential units that, if covered in the university level, of which I know some are being covered, you as the student, give it your passion. Focus on one. Okay, for the case of studying, you'll have to know all, but give your passion to one, so that even after university, you'll be able to have a niche. Let me call it a niche that will give you your daily income. Take as an example, your focus is on databases. It is so easy being employed in an organization to manage the servers. Also, as programming, it is so easy to employ yourself, creating softwares, websites for other people, and earning from it. Another thing you need to basically learn are the soft skills. This one, no one will ever teach you. You have to learn it on your own or get it inborn. Okay? One of the soft skills you need is teamwork. How can you work with your team? Are you the person who normally quarrel all the time when working with people? Are you the person who normally throw accusations to others in case of failures? So, as an IT expert, you need to know how to work in teams. Okay? We have GitHub. GitHub normally needs you to work as a team to develop some programs. There are places where you'll get stuck and you need teamwork to make it through. So without collaborations, you can't make it in GitHub. Without collaboration, you can't make it as an IT student. Why? There are sometimes you're building a software or a website, you get stuck. You need to ask for someone for help. That is teamwork. You need to consult your lecturer. That is teamwork. You need to update your lecturer where you are with the project. That is still teamwork. Number 2, you need to have good communication skills. Are you someone who can stand in a podium and give out what you're planning to do as a project? Can you present your project comfortably and confidently? Can you pitch out your product and sell it to others and make them buy it? So as an IT expert or student, you need to have good communication skills. That's why in the university level, that is the first unit that every first year normally take. Communication skills. It is very essential, not only to the IT students, but generally to everyone in the society. You need to have good communication skills, because this is what will help you even in the interviews when you're seeking IT jobs or when you're selling your product to customers. You need to have that communication skills. Okay? Another very essential thing is problem solving skills. So basically, life is about problems that needs to be solved. So, do you have ideas that can solve a problem? For example, during the corona period, we had the issue of keeping distance. Number 2, not sharing products. So, as an IT expert, so many programs were created. You find with the use of artificial intelligence and Internet of Things, people created programs where maybe I'm at the tap should have a sensor When I'm close, water comes out. So those are solutions to problem, because during the corona period we were not supposed to share products. You can't go to the tap, someone else uses the same tap. So these sensors, when I bring my hand close to the tap, automatically water comes out. So that's a solution to a problem that was there at hand. Okay, so as an IT expert, think of codes that create solutions to the world. Think of programs that create solutions to the world. We have, like, Jumia is a solution because it's an online shop. You can buy your product, it's delivered. I don't need to go to the shop. Number two, there are programs that help. We have people creating programs like those that need to help us get medical at first, get quick medical attention. That's solving a problem. So make your daily life of questions. Ask yourself, which problem is existing? How can I solve it? So that's a soft skill that you need to build yourself as a student, that you need to build yourself in your career path. All those three essentials are key to you making in life as an IT student, to you making it life as an IT expert, even outside university level. So ensure you keep your passion straight towards what you need, and things will work out. No matter how hard life becomes. Okay, I know not all of us can get jobs after university. So that's why we need to work on these skills, so that some of us will be self-employed, some of us will be employed, some of us will be freelancers. At the end of the day, what's the solution? We've solved the issue of employment, whether it's directly being employed by someone, or self-employing yourself, or working online. Okay, so moving on to our next part, we will cover now the tools that you need to make or to improve your skills. Now you want to be a programmer. What tools do you need? You want to be a database system administrator. What tools do you need? So that's what we are now covering. And so far, hope there is something you've learned, whether you're planning to join that institution or whether you are already a student going on with their information technology course, computer science course, or even those taking courses that are related to computing. The first essential tool that you need is majorly hardware tool, which is called a computer, or let me say a laptop. All IT students, all IT experts, all computer scientists must have a laptop or a desktop as first hand-on tool that they need. So while choosing your computer, ensure it has the best specs you can get, from Core i5, SSD, okay, a good majorly a good processor, higher storage, if possible should be SSD, higher RAM, if possible 8 GB at least to 16 or 32, and basically a good laptop where you can be comfortable while typing. Size matters, screen display matters, also some things like webcam matters, because sometimes you will need to give online support, any desk, maybe sometimes you will have interviews or online meetings, so you need to have a good laptop. Number two, you need to have some networking tools for those who will venture into networking. So you need to have a networking toolkit. Majorly the crimping tool is essential, and the punch down. as part of your networking toolkit. Okay, other tools will come in. The more you grow, the more you venture in and improve your skills, but you need to have a networking crimping tool as something very essential in your bag as someone who does IT or computer science, especially if you are into networking and network configurations. So the big part of it, let us look at the essential software tools that you need in your life or daily to daily practices as a computer scientist or an IT student. So first one, we look at the programming sections. Just like we had looked at the essentials, we'll go bit by bit. So we'll start with the programming section. You need coding softwares or softwares that will help you in the programming practices, like one, the PyCharm software. VS Code software will post some of the links to those softwares or how they look like as part of the video. Then you need others like Eclipse, Anaconda. So Anaconda is an environment that has so many other softwares like Spider, which you'll need for Python programming, very essential. So those are some of the programs. You also need, for those using phones, you can look at C for Droid, is a good one for programming. And number two, you need software tools for productivity and documentation, of which some you've interacted with, like the Microsoft Office. Who doesn't know Microsoft Office? It's a very essential documentation software and productivity software, because in Microsoft Office you have the packages like MS Word. Microsoft Word is very essential when doing documentations. You want to do a research, you have to document it. You've finished writing a program, you have to document it. You are selling a software, you have to give us the documentation of that software. How is it being used from the introductory part, how it is used, how the interface looks like. Those are some of the work of Microsoft Office. Even in school, I remember during our time, we presented our third year projects and fourth year projects and also submitted a documentation of the same, because that one also gives part of the mark that you are awarded to graduate. So it is very essential. Microsoft Excel will be also essential during some data analysis processes. So ensure you know these things. And we also have Notepad. Your phones normally come with a notebook software. Some will call it OneNote or Notepad. It depends with your Android versions and the type of phone you have. So that's also an essential part of documentation, because you can be in a workshop, someone is giving out a workshop session, and there are some basic things you need to document. You not all the time you'll be working with a pen and a paper, so your phone can also be used for documentation purposes. In Linux, we have other softwares that you'll need, because Microsoft Office is not supported in Linux. You also need to have networking software tools, because it is a very essential part of it. So for this case, we'll give a simple demonstration of the packet tracer, how it works, because this will help you create models and simulations on how to ping devices, let's say a router and another router, a router and a bridge. So some of those things are router and several computers. So some of those networking aspects, you will only be able to make them using the packet tracer tool. There are also others networking and virtualization softwares like the Wireshark and VirtualBox. You can also do these practices in the VirtualBox or the VM environment if you don't want to actually install those softwares in your main computer. So you install them in a virtual environment and use them for practices. Even the Linux bit, you can install Linux in a virtual environment and use it for further practices. Okay, so another thing or another essential software tool that you need is your creativity and design tools. So first, you need to be creative and you need to have design tools. I don't know if I'm confusing you, but let me explain. Creativity comes in this way. Assuming I want to develop a website, that website should be user-friendly and simple. Okay, sometimes you normally visit some websites and you wonder what was this person thinking, because the website is too junky and so many informations crowded all over. But you as an expert, you need to have design skills in that the UX and UI interfaces are simple and straightforward. Take for example the Moose portal. It is very simple. You can easily access and maneuver through the portal. So that's what I'm actually talking about. And as an IT expert also, this will come handy in that you need to also know some basic design. Assuming I want to market the product I've built or a program I've actually developed. Let's say I need to learn a bit of Canva and create some simple posters to advertise my work. Even you need to know how to create simple posters for an event that should happen. Take an example like for Masinde Muliro, we have the clubs, the IT clubs, several IT clubs like the AI clubs, the Internet of Things clubs, the web development clubs, the DGD clubs. So all those things, you need to know how to design a flyer to post those meeting sections or workshops. So assuming you are just telling people, we will have a meeting tomorrow, it doesn't relate with everyone. So be creative by use of designs to push out your work, to share your work outside, and you'll earn from it. You can also do it as a side hustle to earn. Another thing you need to know is the cloud computing platforms. So you need to get enhanced with the Azure platforms. With student accounts, you can easily access all those tools. We have the Google Cloud platforms. You can access all those tools with your student account. And as an IT expert or computer science students, you also need to have or to know the cloud computing backups. Let's say the OneDrive for cloud backups, the Google Drive for cloud backups. So those are daily to daily essentials that you can't miss. You can also name other softwares that are essential in the comment section so that we can also get to talk more on them and post more videos concerning where you had challenges using a certain software. So another thing we want to look at is the career angle. Career-wise, why do you need all these skills and tools? So first, we have attachments and internships. So assuming, okay, attachment is a place where you need to learn some more skills other than what you learned in class. Attachment is also a place you apply the skills you've already learned in class in the job environment. Now, I have computer programming skills. When I go for attachment in a programming hub, I'll be able to employ those practices that I've learned and also give in the ideas that I know of to the employer at that time. But there are also some things that they will teach you that are essential in the job market during your session at the place of attachment. So you'll basically need all these skills and tools. Also in the job environment, you'll need all these skills. Employers need someone who knows how to program. Employers need someone who knows how to run the database queries using SQLs. For example, taking the case of a system administrator, employers need people with cybersecurity skills because life today, every job depends on cybersecurity aspect. All jobs that run on the internet require some cybersecurity aspects. You hear day in, day out, people have hacked banks, people are hacking messaging apps like WhatsApp. So you need to have those skills in handy so as to also contribute in the job environment. No one will employ you without these skills. Just having your degree is not enough. Having your degree is not enough. You need to have the Linux operating system skills so that you can be able to run servers. If our company is dependent on servers and is running on Linux softwares, you need to have those skills as part of your degree. Okay? Another thing, freelancing. Freelancing, here nobody has given you employment, but your own skills is what helps you to earn. We have online websites where you can actually sell out your skills, like the Upwork. You can bid out your work, coding skills, and help people do their assignments or give out your problem solving skills in those websites. You will earn from it. Another thing is basically starting small by selling your software skills to others or your web development skills to others. So try out what we've talked about today and make it work. Have passion in what you are doing. Having a laptop is enough to start out to build your skills. Yes? But remember, a laptop is just not for the assignments. Use that laptop to create codes that will actually get you out of the block, codes that will actually help you earn something for the future. Your laptop is actually your office, your laptop is your lab. So use it effectively to help you earn. And if you have challenges, for me at Nel City Technologies, I'm always open to any questions. Whether you're facing some computer science challenges as a student, feel free to contact us or visit our shop at Ambwere Furaha building, first floor, Nel City Technologies, for any inquiry, whether it's student related or basically relating to how to start a computer shop and make it in life. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. Kindly leave a like, subscribe, and share our videos to your friends and families. Feel free to leave a comment on what type of content you want to see more in our channel, and we'll do that for you. You can also visit our shop for any inquiries. We are located in Kakamega Town, Ambwere Furaha building, first floor, Nel City Technologies. You can also contact us through our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. We are Nel City Technologies. We give you the best deals in town. great deals at affordable prices.